We'll do a quick mic check. Check 1 2.
Check 1 2. Yeah, check 1 2. Can you hear me?
So I'm sitting down right now with
Chris Stewart.
Yeah.
Everyone calls me Stu. I've been in Montreal for many years. I live in the country now, just about an hour west of Ottawa. East of Ottawa, west of Montreal. I'm a musician. I've been a drummer my whole life. Recently started playing guitar, singing, writing songs, and doing some tributes. Reimagining a few different bands. And here at Foof's, waiting to get on stage tonight with three other bands: Scally Cap Brats, the Peelers, and Morgan.
Awesome. From Montreal. Context behind how we met. So it was the Finny solo acoustic tour.
Yeah.
A friend in common, Sean, introduced us to each other.
Right.
Linked up on Facebook.
Yeah.
Arranged this interview. So here we are now. So the first question I have for you is, how did you get into music?
Well, I wasn't the best athlete in high school, so I figured I had to do something else with my time. Just a couple of friends of mine. One guy had a guitar. My older sister was dating a drummer at the time, so he had given me a couple of drumsticks. Started backing around a few things, and from then on, just started playing covers as for fun. Got into some original bands in the 90s. Toured a bit. Played in like a punk grunge band in the early 90s with actually my friend Dave, who's the singer of the Peelers.
Really?
Yeah. Then I was in a band with Kristen from Cayman in the 45s. I grew up with him as well. He's my best friend.
Is Cayman in the 45 the Cayman Don't Know Shit podcast?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. So I grew up with him. I've known him since I'm 5 years old.
Yeah?
We started playing music together.
Okay.
He's the friend with the guitar.
Yeah, okay.
At 15 or 16, and I got the drumsticks. So we were playing, covers like U2 and Dead Kennedys, post-punk stuff. Just having fun. We started drinking at the same age.
Since then, has your passion for music evolved?
Completely, yeah. Like I said, I was mainly a drummer for 30-some years. I still am. I still play drums quite a bit. But during the pandemic, I ended up buying a couple of guitars. Learned a few chords. Started writing some songs. I started a band called Johnny Clash, where I take Clash songs, kind of turn them into Johnny Cash style. I'll play a couple of those tonight. That's where my moniker "A Boy Named Stu" came from. The classic Johnny Cash song, "A Boy Named Stu." So it's a lot of play on words, keeping a punk rock vibe, a little rockabilly, a little country, a lot of like Americana, Canadiana style. I've also been in alcohol business for a very long time. I used to run a bunch of pubs here in Montreal. The Old Orchard pubs.
Which ones?
The Old Orchard.
Is there one near Villa Maria Metro?
Villa Maria Metro. Well, there's one downtown. No, not necessarily. I guess the closest would be De La Montagne.
I've been.
Villa Maria Metro. That's an NDG.
Yeah.
There's one.
Okay,
That's the original.
Okay.
That's actually the original. Yeah.
So there you go. There's the next question. Is basically, how did you get into the alcohol industry?
Drinking. But I was a bartender in high school as well. Then I moved to Montreal after high school, got some jobs, took some college courses, and I always had a passion for the bar business. I met a waitress 20-some years ago, and I'm still with her today. She's no longer a waitress, but she's my wife now, Dana.
Congratulations.
Thanks. It's not easy to keep a relationship, especially as a musician and a bartender and stuff like that. But she stuck with me my whole life, our whole lives together, and God bless her because I'm a better man for it. I ran the Old Orchard pub. We had 5 at the time. Now they've grown to 6, 7, 8 maybe. And then I got into the beer business with Beau's Brewery. I was the GM for an Ontario brew company in Quebec. From there, I moved on to the hard alcohol business. So I worked for a distillery called Dunrobin in the same town as Beau's Brewery, in the same building actually. But we make whiskey, rye, like rye whiskey, Canadian whiskey, a few single malts, some gin, vodka, and rum as well. So the alcohol business and the music business has always kind of went hand in hand. I used to sponsor Pooza Fest with Beau.
Yeah. I think we're at Foots, the home of Pooza.
Exactly, yeah.
So would you say kind of both the scenes are intertwined, like you just said? Like
they were more back in the day, you know. Like there's a lot more non-alcoholic stuff going on, which is very cool as well. A lot more straight edge stuff, California sober stuff.
Yeah.
You know, weed is a little more popular because it's I wouldn't say popular, but a little more easily accessible.
Yeah, nowadays the SPDC, all that.
Exactly. So that's where we're at with that. Really looking forward. I haven't played foot since the 90s.
Oh shit.
When I was in a band called Trip the Off with K-Man, and then a band called Soundcore with Dave back in '93. So
awesome. And you know, when you say how long is the process? You know, when it comes down to making alcohol, how long would the process be? Does it take a few days, a few months, a few weeks, whatever?
Yeah, like a gin and a vodka takes a few days.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna make a whiskey in Canada and pretty much everywhere in the world, it has to be put in barrels for 3 years.
Yeah.
So everything starts with like a clear spirit, like a vodka, let's say. So if you make a wheat vodka, not wheat, like a winter wheat, or a rye moonshine, you put that in a barrel for 3 years, and you can call it a whiskey. So whiskey takes longer. Rum's about a year. It takes a year. We call it a rum in Canada. And then with clear spirits, it's automatic. You know, like it's right away. Which is why distilleries make gin and vodka. You got to keep the lights on. Pay your employees.
Okay, so kind of gin and vodka is kind of like the silver, whiskey is like the gold.
Exactly. I mean, there's great vodkas, great gins out there, and people make a lot of money off of it. And it's not all about making money; it's about the passion.
Absolutely.
But you got to make a living somehow. You know, not that we're scraping by, but you know, it's a tough business, a lot of competition. Very much like the music business.
So when it comes down to the process of making music, would you say it's longer than making alcohol? Or shorter? Because like when you talk about mastering, recording, writing, all that goes into the process.
Again, it's very similar. It's almost the same family. I guess it depends on how much alcohol you've had, you know, to see how good the song is going to come out. So I've had songs that were written in a day, and I started writing one 3 years ago, and they're still not ready.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to go with the whiskey, like the one in a day is my vodka, this next one is my whiskey, you know, so that's the one that hopefully, I'm proud of them all. It's just processes are different, you know, just like anything. I wrote one kind of Irish punk song. I'll be playing it tonight. It's called "Stand Fast, the Holy Ghost." I'll be playing that one tonight. It's a historical song. I see Irish music as there's a lot of drinking and fighting in those songs, but mainly it's history. They're talking about the Irish history and Canadian American history, you know. And there's passion to that. You know, there's something to be learned from it. My act is me, an electric guitar and a kick drum. And, you know, I just sing my heart out. But if I can sing or not, that I don't care. And I don't play guitar very well, so I mean, we'll see how it goes.
So speaking of tonight, right, and all that, for you, what is tonight all about?
Tonight is a reunion of like friends playing at Hoofs. Like, I just can't wait to hit that stage, you know.
I mean, as you know, we're getting closer and closer to the show. You have a closing statement, expectations, whatever for tonight?
I have no expectations. Expectations create disappointment. So I'm just gonna go out, have fun, sing about my protest songs and a couple of goofy songs that I wrote. Some that are from the heart, some that are from the stomach, some of them from the liver.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's where it's gonna be.
Thank you for your time.
Cheers, Chris, brother. Awesome. Big thank you to the Peelers, Morgan, and Scally Cap Brats for having me open up the show here. We got some Irish punk bands in the audience, coming up on stage, so I'm gonna play a little Irish punk too. We took the seal, vessel made of steel. The seal was left to ship, was trapped fast down to the keel. Sang it to these day again, sometimes a bigger reel. The one time we knew the game, the consequence of deal. One time we knew the game, the consequence of deal. An ounce of rum was what we got, we came all out to sea. Come around to fill their glass of Marcos with the G. The drink was good, the drink was bad, we waited patiently. Time of day instead of pain was worth it all to me. Time of day instead of pain was worth it all to me. Stand fast, the Holy Ghost. Weeks before I reach the coast, I'm
Spirits pulse a time and raise a glass. We reply, stand fast, the Holy Ghost.